What's up? It's me. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And if you haven't seen the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about Chainsaw Man Chapter 1003. I read it actually like a few days ago. It's been out for like 4 or 5 days, and it was pretty good. It was another solid, great chapter. You can tell this first start of part two is just kind of laying down the foundation, laying down the groundwork. And we just now, for the first time, are seeing Denji. We saw him as Chainsaw Man in the last chapter, but he kind of just showed up halfway through, just killing a bunch of things. Usually what he does, and we're now just seeing Denji. And he hasn't changed. He's the same way. Being honest with you, nothing too significant really happened in this chapter besides him talking to Yoshida. Um, that whole conversation was just funny because we do learn a few significant things actually. That Yoshida is part of an organization whose whole goal is to make sure that Chainsaw Man lives a good life and not accidentally expose his secret identity. It's funny because Denji's whole reason of being Chainsaw Man, and he says it flat out, like Yoshida says, my job is to make sure you do not let people find out you're Chainsaw Man. And then Denji says, I'm Chainsaw Man so people can find out that I'm Chainsaw Man. It was the funniest thing. I may show the panel if I I can find the pictures and take pictures, and I can put them in the video. But the only, besides the humor of the whole conversation, he started eating cake with his hands because Yoshida wouldn't give him the utensils. Yoshida's part of an organization, again, that's, trying to help Chainsaw Man. And that's about it. That's about all we know. Like, the last organization we knew about that dealt with devils was Makima, and how she was like the control devil or something. That was it. I didn't know there's any other organizations out there that would want anything to do with Chainsaw Man. So there's still a lot of questions to be asked and answered. But my favorite thing was really just the conversation between Yoshida and Denji. I wonder if there's going to be a very cool friendship between the two. Because when he told Yoshida that I want people to find out who I am, he was going to say something. You even see him raise his hand saying, that is, like he was about to say that's stupid, or reprimand him for something. But he just kind of puts it down and thinks for a moment. Because I'm guessing because he was surprised by the answer. It is a pretty surprising answer. And his answer after I want people to find out who I am is because all the ladies would be on me. So no, it was more like he said that. Then he asked him, why do you want people to find out who you are? And Denji said, I want girls, pretty much. And Yoshida was just in deep thought. This could be an interesting friendship. I mean, Denji kind of needs some friends. The rest of them died, or he traumatized. So he definitely needs a couple of friends. But it's interesting. I imagine we'll find out more in the next few chapters. A lot of people have been complaining about how so far part 2 of Chainsaw Man has been very, too slow. It's called building up a story, putting down things and letting them blossom later on. It's gonna pay off. Again, personally, I think the pacing's fine. In my opinion, Tatsuki Fujimoto, hope I said that right, has done such a amazing job at the start of part 2, to the point where he's taken new characters like Mitsuka, Yuko, and just other interesting characters that we've now are just meeting, and we want more of them. Personally, I want to see more of them. I want to see more of them keep interacting. I want to see these characters keep growing. I wonder where their stories are going to go, especially Mitsuka's. Her story is the most interesting by far besides Denji. And now that we're finally back to Denji, which at the beginning of the story people were complaining about, not seeing enough Denji, I kind of don't want to see Denji. It's weird. It's weird how that goes. I want to go back to Aza. I can't say Aza, Mitsuka. Man, I'm gonna I'm glad no one watches these videos, so I can't get flamed. But this was a solid chapter. There hasn't really been a bad chapter at all so far in part 2. Can't wait for 104.